Hey guys, so I kind of just wanted to do a quick review for you on two foundations and a primer. So usually I use, like a lot of people ask, what foundation do you use? And my holy grail foundation has always been Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. So Tiffany D actually was the first person I ever heard talk about this. And like it's her favorite foundation. And although Tiffany D and I have different skin types just based off of what she has said, I still feel like this has always worked for me. It's always been great. I've never had any complaints about it. I love the coverage. The shades, I've never really had a problem, I don't think. But recently I've noticed that I've kind of wanted to go outside of Makeup Forever. So I've tried Tarte, I've tried NARS, did not like NARS. I've tried MAC. I tried Smashbox, the BB cream, and the 15-hour hydrating one. And I really liked the 15-hour hydrating one. It was awesome, but I felt like it was still like too sheen for me, like too, I don't know, I did not like the finish. I love the finish on this. I love that it's matte, because I add my own highlight, you know, so I feel like when you do that, you don't really need like a dewy foundation. There's people that do and it looks awesome on them, like Jaclyn Hill. I love her foundation. I tried the NARS, did not like it for me. So anyways, what I've noticed, my only issues right now with Makeup Forever, sorry, is that it's supposed to be winter, even though it's really hot outside. It's like in the 80s. And what I've noticed with it is that like my skin is drying out. Like I don't have like oily skin, like I said. It's pretty normal to dry, but for some reason it's been pretty dry lately. And I don't know if it's me because I've been running a lot outside. I don't know. That might have something to do with it. But what I've noticed with it is that I'm not liking the finish of it, which is weird, really weird. And then since I've been running outside, my skin has changed. Like I've kind of got a little color to it. So, anyways, I went in there and I got, you know, a refill because I was going to be running out of the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus in the shade 30, and then I noticed that it looked like pretty white on my face when I was doing my makeup one day, and I blended it out. Like, well, I was able to use bronzer and stuff like I normally do. I contoured my face, so I put some warmth back into it, so it didn't look funky. But I was like, huh, I wonder if they have like my exact color, so then I don't have to like, I know, it doesn't make sense. So anyways, I went in there and I asked her to match me, and she did, and she matched me from my neck, but I was kind of worried like that my contouring and my bronzer was kind of like gonna give a false color. And so when she had matched me, I had, you know, asked her, well, like, is this really my skin color? She said, yeah. So anyways, I came home, I was doing my makeup in natural lighting. When I was doing my makeup, I noticed that the shade 35, which is the next shade, was too dark. Like, it was like reddish looking on my face, and it was not pretty. Like, I couldn't even like do anything with it to make it not look like that. And so I brought it back and I was like, no, this is way too dark. So I went back to a lighter color, which is this one. And so I've been using it, and I've been bronzing and like I normally do, and so it worked. It looked fine. Like that, but like I said, the only thing is that like my face, I'm not liking the finish right now. So I went into Sephora the other day, and I was asking the lady, I was like telling her, you know, I've tried all these different brands. I'm really picky about foundation. I've always loved the Matte Velvet Plus, and I just can't find anything that kind of compares, if that makes sense. And so one brand that I hadn't tried was the Sephora brand, and I was like, I don't know about Sephora because I don't know, that's kind of iffy. And so I asked her, I was like, what's the finish? And she said it was a matte finish, but it's not as matte and full coverage as the Makeup Forever. And so since I don't have any like blemishes on my face. I didn't really have to worry about like a full coverage, even though I do enjoy a full coverage because I wear my makeup all day long, you know, so I want my makeup to last. And so anyways, she gave me a sample of it, and then just in case I didn't like the sample, I was like, well, what could I do to like make the Makeup Forever one like work with my skin and not be like so drying? You know, like how can I, like, what can I prime my face with? So she told me about the Laura Mercier, and she also gave me a sample of that. And so anyways, I put on the Laura Mercier, the hydrating one today, and then I actually used the sample of the Sephora one, and it was in the shade 23, and oh my gosh, like, it was a perfect shade. It was like awesome coverage. I did not expect it to be as coverage as